excited to go dark, guys. I'm super excited. I've been blonde for way too long, for like 4 years, and I think it's time to embrace my natural ethnicity of my Latina culture. So let's start here, don't we? Hello beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. This is Marianne Lee with Fit Food and Art, and today I have a get ready with me chit chat, answering some of your preconceived notions about me. So I wrote down a couple inquiries that I got here, and we're gonna do a holiday look get ready with me. So I have nothing absolutely on my face whatsoever. I didn't even put this on yet. So this has been my new go-to moisturizer. This is the Juice Beauty Moisturizing Serum, and then the Glow Boost Hydrate. That's what I put on my face immediately after washing it, and the cleanser I've been using is Juice Beauty. Just make sure my hands are clean because I just got done doing my hair, which, by the way, do you guys like the holiday festive look I came up with? So this is just some temporary leave-in conditioning stuff that Sally's holds, and I went and got some this morning, and this is the raspberry color, and I do plan on coloring Nala as soon as she gets her stitches out. Nala is my French bulldog. She's doing great, guys. She is on the road to recovery. Thank you all of you that have donated to her donation, the platform I had on Facebook, and I'll link the link down below if you guys are still interested in donating, because the surgery was like double the cost of what I thought it was, and I did have to have my sister do a care credit for me to get the surgery done, because she needed to get it done within a week's time because of the fracture. So come here, Nala. Come here. Come here, Mom. I'm gonna show you guys how she's doing. Come here, baby. Come on. Come here. Come here, baby. So she went and got her surgery done in Parker, because that was as soon as an orthopedic surgeon could see her. And that's her little boobie. She'll get those taken out next week. Some staples and some stitches. And she unfortunately jumped out of a car at the grocery store and fractured her elbow in 2 places. She is only 15-week-old French bulldog that I got for my daughter as a therapy dog. And she's doing good though, huh, Bubba? As soon as she gets those stitches out, I'm gonna color her raspberry or some fun color. All right, so face is feeling good. Now we are going to get ready, starting with some primer. And question number 1, where did I go for my birthday? So you guys know that my birthday was about a week and a half ago, and I turned 34. I'm a Scorpio baby, and I went to hot springs here in Colorado. The one I chose to go to was Mount Princeton because it was the shortest distance from where I live. It took about a little over 2 hours, and I enjoyed it. I'll attach a little bit of videos and pictures. The thing with that, the pros and cons of choosing that resort, is my whole intentions of going was to get in the organic, natural, hot spring creekside springs, but unfortunately those aren't very deep. They're pretty shallow. If you get down and sit in them, you're lucky to have like your upper rib cage maybe get covered, maybe your belly button, because they're very shallow. And it was snowing that weekend, so I didn't get into those because I didn't want to be half in the cold element of snow and half in hot. I wanted to immerse my body in the full entire heat, so I went more in the man-made ones. And unfortunately in the man-made ones, they do have a little bit of chlorine. It's low amounts, you can't smell it, but I asked the people that work there about the chlorine, and they said it did contain a little bit of chlorine, and that was my whole purpose of going there. So if that's your whole purpose of going there, to get rid of the chlorine and to get into the natural springs, I would definitely recommend that you go more so in the spring and the summertime, because then you don't mind that the pools are shallow and your body's halfway in, halfway out because it's warm outside. But in the winter, it's totally the opposite of that. So I enjoyed it though. It was a good little getaway. The cool thing about all the hot springs there is each spring is a different temperature. So you'll find one pool that's very, very hot, one pool that's medium, and one that's really kind of more so warm that you can spend a lot of time in. So with that said, I'm using the Tarte C foundation, and I just used the Hydrating Face Primer by Ulta. And I got my beauty blender, and I'm just dispersing it generously on there. I'm gonna start voodoo blending this into my face. Recently, the Joker was in the movies. I had to go see the Joker, and then it was really good. It's really real life. It's not like a comic book story of the Joker. It's not by Marvel Comics or DC Comics or anything. It's a really history of the Joker and why he went mad from his childhood and his unfortunately head trauma that caused him to have PTSD and severe problems such as schizophrenia and paranoia, and he would go into these delusions and these hallucinations, and how society treats people like that, and how he just got so fed up with it, and how he got his revenge. Is a really good story because you guys know, if you know me personally or you have watched this channel for a while, make sure, by the way, to subscribe to this channel. I take mental health and health very serious on my channel, and it was very, very enlightening to what it's like for somebody to have that kind of degree of mental illness, and how society just doesn't have the compassion to give these people, and they're just overlooked and ignored, and ultimately he got fed up with it. And mental health is it was a big stigma, but now it's getting more accepted and more light to it, and more knowledge and acknowledgement of people that suffer from that. So that was a very personally touched by that movie. I think the main story, the main thing that I grasped from it that was really enlightening to me is that kindness matters. You treat everyone equally as kind, no matter if it's a client coming in spending $500 on a service with me or a bum outside asking me for spare change. Kindness matters, and treat everyone with the same amount of kindness like you would want to be treated. And like you guys know, I have preached, if you watch me on Facebook, if you watch me on Instagram, I am always that person to be giving change to panhandlers or homeless people. I don't judge them. It's chump change. I seriously lose it in my laundry. So what is it to me? And I hope that you are too. 'Tis the season right now, guys. Another question is, are you choosing to celebrate Christmas? You guys have seen my video before this. If you haven't, I'll link it up. I decided to celebrate Halloween. I've always celebrated Halloween. Thanksgiving. This year, after like 7 years of not celebrating it, I would just go to little parts of the family, like for dessert, because I stopped celebrating all holidays for a couple years, and then I integrated Halloween back in, then slowly integrated a little bit of Thanksgiving back in. I've always celebrated my birthday though. That's one holiday that I feel like everyone should uplift, because that's the day you were born into this chaos. And if you're still here persevering, you deserve a pat on the back and a day for celebration. But with that said, with Christmas, as you see, not the traditional though, guys. I don't do the traditional way of celebrating. I do my own way. I create my own rituals, my own traditions. but I will be, in the first time in 7 years, and this is solid 7 years, I have never even bought a Christmas ornament. I sold all my Christmas stuff years ago at a yard sale. I went and bought this morning. I am uplifting the season. I don't really want to idolize and idol though, so you won't see me having like Santa Clauses or anything like that. I love gingerbread. I love ginger, so I'm gonna go more theme with a little like gingerbread kind of theme in my house and live plants, and let my daughter listen to Christmas music. Used to before not allow that, and I wouldn't allow that in my house, and I'm choosing to do that because my daughter is with me full-time now. I'm a full-time custodian parent of her, and she loves Christmas, so I'm choosing to celebrate a little bit with her to make her feel supported, make her feel more joy. And ultimately, the main enlightenment that I get from this holiday is the season of giving, and 'tis the season to be joyful. And this vibration of joy, it is powerful and it is contagious. So I love to be around people that are happy, that are, even if it's for this matrix holiday, you know, as the old me would say, but it depends how you choose to submerge yourself in this holiday. There's things that you could participate in and evaluate, and there's things that you could integrate in your life. And most importantly, beautiful souls, I would say integrate it in your life to where it creates balance within yourself, balance within your family, and doesn't put stress on your household or unnecessary financial stress on you or your family. All right, so got that all blended in. Now I'm going to start with some highlighting and contouring from the Tarte Pro Glow palette. I love the highlighter, and it's called Lit in here, and then I love Strobe as well. So first and foremost, you know what, before we get to that, I might as well do Bye Bye Under Eye underneath my eyes real quick. Today, and it's called Sexy Sunday. So every Sunday I choose to spend time with myself and or my beloved, and I tap into my sensuality slash sexuality and just really do some sexual healing. And that is something that I started integrating and participating in my life 3 years ago, and I love it, and it makes me feel whole. It makes me feel amazing, powerful, sexy, sensual, very feminine energy. You know, like they say, guys, if you don't use it, you lose it. It's so true. So that's one thing that I value in my life. That's one thing that I value as a woman in my early 30s, and something that I started to really, really value around the age 30, and I'm not gonna let it go. I am not gonna let it go. I work very, very hard, and I uplift, like I said, about health and well-being and mental health. And with that said, it's all about us being able to have a beautiful relationship, love relationship with ourselves, and or with a beautiful partner. And that is something that I really enjoy. So whether that's ordering lingerie, dressing up, getting extra ready just for him or just for me. I usually fast. I don't eat on days like today until after we participate in some tantra type of ritual. Then we'll eat afterwards. It's very spiritual, and the vibrations are so high, and it just really uplifts me, and we create that intimacy and we create that bond together, whether he's with me or I'm just by myself. So that's that question. And I'm going to use Goof Benefit pencil, dark brown. I seen this at Ulta. The color that sold me is this burgundy color right here. Also, I love the penny as well, and that's the color that I will be using for today's look. So penny is underneath, And I'm gonna do almond right in the top V part. Not blended, very chunky right now. Okay, one thing I don't like about this palette, guys, is I don't like any of the lighter colors for blending these colors out. So I'm grabbing one of my old palettes, the Anastasia. There it is, right there. All right, I'm just going to grab a flat brush, like so. Pick up some pigments and highlight the brow. Some more photography done in 2020. You guys have seen my art. If you're not familiar with my art, I'll attach a few pictures. Go check out my Instagram. I love doing little short films sometimes to special pictures, photography, and they are / erotic. So that's the kind of content that is on my Patreon platform. If you guys are interested in that, I will attach the link below. There are 3 different tiers. One is just donating $5 a month and you'll get some exclusive content on there. You'll have to go in, log in, create a username, password, link your bank account, and you'll get some exclusive content. And then tier number 2 is $12.99 a month and you get more exclusive content, and then photography. And then tier 3 is the VIP and you get short videos and exclusive photography content. So tier 3 is the best, especially if you like videos. So, I mean, they're going to be consisting of me just posing, sometimes dancing, me just being sensual, me doing yoga and stuff like that, that I feel like I should have been charging a long time ago on Instagram, but I was on there kind of, you know, not to the degree of this content, doing it for free, because this is definitely more artistic that I'll be doing. But I'm just going to step up my art a notch and make some really good content for you guys and for my members only on Patreon. And I will be creating a members only website. So that's your question. All right, look how pretty this is looking. Look good. Looks good. All used out. It's like a real natural color right on the apples of our cheek here. Sharing you guys a nice holiday look. I do like putting mascara down, but before I do that, on my lower lashes, we are going to set the concealer that I put with the NYX HD setting powder. This is just for separation, like cakey. So we take care of that. So I'm getting the Tarte palette again, and I'm going for the Sculpt with a blush brush. And I'm just gonna come under the chin and around my chin line, jawline, temples, around the hairline. Cover that gnarly vein that I have right there, right? Did you guys see that gnarly vein? Oh gosh, I hate that vein. Always had it. It was even worse and like more visible when I was blonde too. It's like, oh my gosh, that is like a vein of a lifetime right there. There we go. All right, I already got highlighter on my cheekbones, but I did not highlight my nose or my lip. So, going to grab an eyeshadow brush, a clean one. So just make sure you're not picking up dirty ones that got pigment, because we're using this for highlighter. So I've got this cute little mini blending brush, and I'm going to use Strobe in this Tarte palette for the inner corners of my eyes. See that? Gorgeous. And then the nosy rosy and the Cupid's bow. Ooh, look at that highlighter, girl. And I clean off the excess makeup on my little heart tattoo. So we're gonna put this pretty red lip. That was all your assumptions about me and some up-to-date with my life there. So if you guys have any more other questions, I could do another get ready with me in a couple weeks and answer any other questions. So comment down below. Go find me on Instagram, send me a DM, and if you're interested, please go contribute to my Patreon. Since you guys seen me share these, I got these at Fashion Asia's in Springs. It's an adult shop, and usually every time I pick out a new piece to wear for my Sexy Sundays, I get a new piece of some kind of jewelry, whether it's earrings, rings, or a necklace. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful holiday festive look. One last thing I did not do. I'm gonna set my makeup with the Fix Max Prep In Prime. This is the coconut fragrance and it smells tropical. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video and to this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. So comment down below if you guys think I should keep this palette, if this should be a seasonal look this winter. A little bit behind the scenes of Sexy Sunday. This is today's song anthem today. Best believe I'm gonna dance good for him. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, share it with the girls. Love you. Peace, love, and light.